U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin has spoken with Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz to review regional threats and reaffirm America's unwavering commitment to Israel's security. Austin emphasized the importance of ensuring the safety of Lebanese armed forces and UNIFIL forces in Lebanon, and reiterated the U.S. commitment to a diplomatic resolution in Lebanon that allows both Israeli and Lebanese civilians to safely return to their homes along the border.
They're fabricating their own.
Israeli forces have struck a residential building in Beirut's Basta neighborhood, killing 11 people and injuring 63 others. That's according to initial reports. Israeli media claimed the attack targeted a building housing Hezbollah's head of operations, Mohammed Hader. Meanwhile, Lebanese media reported that the strike reduced the building to rubble and caused extensive damage to nearby structures. An Israeli airstrike has hit a beach in Tyre, southern Lebanon, killing 2 and injuring 1. Earlier today, Israeli strikes targeted Beirut's southern suburbs after a morning evacuation alert. An unannounced strike also hit Beirut's Basta neighborhood, causing significant destruction. The French President Emmanuel Macron and US President Joe Biden have stressed the urgent need to restore peace and security in the Middle East. In a phone call on Friday, the Elysee Palace said that the two leaders underscored the importance of achieving to secure a truce along the Blue Line. Israeli occupation forces have launched a new wave of airstrikes on Beirut's southern suburbs shortly after issuing evacuation orders to residents of Hadath and Burj al-Barajna. The orders, announced by the Israeli Army's Arabic spokesperson on Platform X, marked the second warning of the day, urging citizens to evacuate immediately and move away to at least 500 meters away. United Nations agencies have raised alarms over the escalating humanitarian crisis in Lebanon. At a press conference in Geneva, officials from the World Health Organization, the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, and the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs highlighted the worsening situation as Israeli military operations in Lebanon persist. They stressed growing uncertainty and fear among the Lebanese population as the crisis deepens. 5 Palestinians have been killed and others have been injured in the occupation's shelling of Beit Lahia and Al-Barej, north and central Gaza Strip. Palestinian media also reported that at least 22 citizens were killed as a result of the occupation's shelling of homes in Gaza City, Al-Nusayrat camp and Khan Yunis last night. Israeli occupation forces have detained at least 15 Palestinians from various parts of the West Bank during a series of overnight raids. These recent detentions bring the total number of Palestinians detained since the beginning of the ongoing Israeli aggression to over 11,700, including those arrested from both the West Bank and from Jerusalem. Two Palestinians have been killed and others injured in an Israeli airstrike that targeted Kemal Adwan Hospital in the town of Beit Lahia, north of the Gaza Strip. Palestinian media reported that the occupation forces targeted a gathering of citizens at the northern gate of the hospital, which has been subjected to continuous bombing since last night. Turkey's President Erdogan has praised the courageous decision of the International Criminal Court to seek the arrest of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. Erdogan said that Turkey supports the arrest warrant, saying that the decision should be carried out by all country members of the accord to renew the trust of humanity in the international system.